Well, hello there, people of the internet. How are you doing today? I am the Russian Sniper, and this is some Battlefield Bad Company 2 Rush. Yes, I've gone back to Bad Company for a couple of days, just played it a little bit, just got the old nostalgia. And I just really enjoyed it. I just remember how fun it was and how much fun we had playing the game. And I just really hope that DICE take a step back and bring Bad Company 3 out as quick as they possibly can. But at the same time, I don't want it bringing out, you know, like Battlefield 4 or anything like that rushed. I want it bringing back properly. So that's going to be the topic of today. I want you guys to let me know, what would you like to see next? Would you like to see Battlefield 5? Would you like to see Bad Company 3 being made? I know they're working on a number of games now. I know they have a LA studio, California or somewhere. They're working on Star Wars Battlefront. I know Mirror's Edge is in the making at some point. But when it comes to Battlefield games, even though DICE has never really did only Battlefield games, for those of you that don't know anything about DICE, DICE really started with pinball games. They did Pinball Dreams and Fantasies and something like that, and Illusions and a lot of stuff like that. They did some racing games all the way up to like 99. Then from 2000 onwards, they started off with the Battlefield series. They did a couple of games in between, but only about 2 or 3, like Mirror's Edge and Midtown Madness and all them, and they had another one which I can't remember now, but rest of it from 2000 onwards, 2002 onwards was pretty much just Battlefield games. So seeing that that's pretty much the case now, what would you like to see coming next? Is it going to be Bad Company 3? Pretty much the same as Bad Company 2 is, but with improved graphics on the Frostbite 3 engine, but with the same destruction, same as everybody knows it from Bad Company 2. Nothing changes, just better graphics, better performance. Or would you like to see a Battlefield 5, which is going to be a mixture between Battlefield Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, and a little bit of Battlefield 4? I mean, what is the things that you really love in Battlefield 4, and what are the things you really hate in Battlefield 4? For me personally, I think that Battlefield 4 never really felt a Battlefield game because of the issues and the problems and stuff like that they had early on. Stuff never worked. I mean, I never really understood how that skill thing works. I mean, you'd gone in a game and you'd go 40 and 0 or something, and then you come out skill -9 or some shit like that. I never really understood that. If somebody can explain that to me, please do so. But getting back into Bad Company 2, I just feel like they really need to go back to the roots, you know, go back to the fun games that we used to play, and it's just fun as hell. And I really do hope that they're going to take a step back and go, yep, here we go, back to the old business, boys. I think that's a bit far, but hey, I got killed. I think they just take a step back and come back and say, yep, this is what we've been doing for the past year or two. We've not been telling you anything because there is no rumors of Bad Company 3. I mean, obviously, it was a huge success for them, and obviously it only makes sense that you'd make another one. But I think they put all their eggs in the basket, if you know what I mean, with Battlefield 4 and getting the Battlefield 4 out ready and the DLCs and working on this and that. And they took a step back from gaming. That's the way I feel about it. You know, Battlefield 4 for me personally never really felt right. It just felt weird. It felt too different, should I say, not too much, too different from the other Battlefield games. Don't get me wrong, like I said earlier on, there is plenty of stuff that you like in Battlefield 4. But I just feel that there's need to go back to the original roots, just bring us a fun as hell game that we can play for 2 years or whatever until you bring the next one. Because as it stands, I've mentioned this previous in a video, I've got 30-40 friends on my friend list. I've added a couple of subscribers, so I've increased my friend list a little bit more now. And there's nobody playing. I mean, it's 3:45 in the afternoon, and there's nobody on the backlog whatsoever. So it makes you wonder what really happened and why. And are you really gonna keep on going the way you're going, or are you really gonna take a step back and go, okay, guys, yep, we've made a mistake there. We've rushed the game. We've done this. We did that wrong, and we're gonna take a step back and make another game happen. Now, personally, I don't want to see a Bad Company 2 and Bad Company game and a Battlefield game coming out every year, because they're not going to be any good. They're going to be struggling too much to make it work, and it's just going to turn into another Call of Duty franchise thingy, and I just don't want that to happen to one of my favorite games of all time. And I really hope that they listen, you know, to the community, and they see the feedback they get, and they just take that on board and go, yeah, we're going to do it right, We'll take another year, we'll take another 6 months or whatever it takes, but we're going to do it right. Now, I get a lot of questions asking me about, is Bad Company 2 dead? I have Bad Company 2 on the PC and on the PS3. On the PS3, I would say yes, it's kind of dead. There's only a few servers here and there, and you'd be lucky enough to get into a full match. But on the PC, there's loads of servers that still go. There's plenty of servers offering you all sorts of madness, like this one gives you 10 times XP or some shit like that. And it's pretty cool. I mean, I would say playing Bad Company 2 for a couple of days, I played it for about 2-3 days, and I've noticed about 40 servers always full all the time, from Rush to Conquest to Deathmatch to all sorts of goodies that you expect to play in Bad Company 2. So yes, it is not a dead game by any means. You'll have quite a bit of fun getting into the game, and I think you will enjoy it. And you can't not have the Wookiee suits, you know. The Wookiee suits are part of the game, you know. They need to come back. Whatever you need to do, do it. If we need to make a petition or something like that, there's one thing that you need in the game is a ghillie suit, and you need to be a proper Wookiee, you know. You just can't run around with a sniper rifle looking all cool and shit. You need to be a Wookiee. It's just that simple. In other news though, if the Second Assault DLC is rumored to come out at the end of February, and it will come out at the end of February, imagine Caspian Border 2014 or whatever it's called, and having the Wookiee suit run around it, you know, somebody in a ghillie just prone in some bush. That's gonna be just awesome, you know. Just bring that back, guys. Whatever you do, bring back the ghillie suits, bring back the bush monsters, the Wookiees, the whatever you want to call them. Just bring them back, because look at that. I mean, how cool is that? You just can't go wrong with that. You know, and the voices and the voiceovers and the sounds and everything's just right, you know. That's just me anyway. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. That's pretty much it for me. In other news, just at the end of the video quickly, there is a Bandit School being made. I've had a vote on Twitter, and you have voted to see another Bandit School video done. There is some DayZ coming up as well. There's some bugs now until the new patch come out. I keep losing my character. I spawn somewhere, I go somewhere else, and then boom, I log back the next day, my character's reset again or something like that. So yeah, as soon as that's done, next couple of days, I'll have that out, and that's pretty much it. Out.